there? Who's back there? Come on out.
There are so many great horror movie titles, but some of the titles are a dead giveaway of what you're getting yourself into, such as Demons, Redneck Zombies, and Vamp. There are also quite a lot of horror movies that just sound intriguing just by their title, such as The Incredible Melting Man. With artwork like this for a movie, you should have an idea of what could be waiting for you inside of this VHS. Whoa! Geez, even the novel for The Incredible Melting Man doesn't slow down with the gore. Let's get into the review of this movie, and of course, I will discuss the novel of this film, and I'll let you know how they both fare together. The Incredible Melting Man was released in 1977, written and directed by William Sachs. Williams' other work that you might be familiar with is Exterminator 2. The movie starts off with 3 astronauts launching into space. Right when the shuttle is about to approach Saturn, something goes wrong with the mission and it leaves the 3 astronauts exposed to some deadly space radiation. The space shuttle returns back to Earth with one survivor who goes by the name Steve West. West is about to lose his identity and take on a new identity because the radiation has caused his flesh to melt, and as an added bonus, the radiation has given West the hunger to consume human flesh, which somehow makes him stronger. But is there a cure for Steve, or will the alien radiation fully consume him? The movie plot is pretty basic, but originally, The Incredible Melting Man was written to be a parody of horror films, but some more horror scenes were edited in during post-production, so the film could be financially successful. Which does explain a lot of out-of-place characters and dialogue in this film.
Oh, you're no fun anymore.
In 1978, we got a novel for The Incredible Melting Man, written by Phil Smith. The book itself is a film screenplay that goes into way more detail about what actually happened to Steve West and his 2 work colleagues while they were in space, and it does a great job at filling in a lot of holes in this movie. After watching the film and reading the book, I felt really satisfied with the story for the film thanks to the novel. It's only 159 pages and it's quite a fun read. There are 2 covers for the novel as well. Let's get into some of my favourite scenes in the movie. My favourite scene in the movie has got to be when Steve West wakes up in the hospital and he notices that he's mutating and melting. Steve chases a nurse who runs through a glass door panicking. This scene looks amazing and I especially like the slow motion touch. One scene that really threw me off was the old couple. They just seemed so out of place in this movie, it even felt like they weren't even reading the script and just making up the dialogue as they went along.
We'll be there in a few minutes. I'm taking a shortcut.
No kidding. I thought this was Park Avenue.
In this scene, the dialogue between Fred and the sheriff is just hilarious.
Oh, then you tell nobody, not even your wife. You know I'm not married, Ted.
Do you guys even know each other? Now, let's talk about the special effects in The Incredible Melting Man. I love the way that Steve West looked in every scene. He was creepy, he was slimy, and of course, he was melting. I was really impressed by the effort they put into making this character. I'm not the only one that was impressed by the special effects used in The Incredible Melting Man, cause the toxic waste guy in RoboCop was inspired by this film. Even though this movie came out in the late 70s, the special effects used to make a melting character is executed so well. The Incredible Melting Man sure is an odd title for a film. I watched the film and then I read the book, and I was really surprised about how much you can actually learn about how West became the Incredible Melting Man. I definitely recommend the movie if you haven't seen it before. Just remember, it's a B-grade movie, meaning the acting is okay.
Steve? I've got to go out and find Steve.
The dialogue is laughable at times.
You went back in to check what time the movie started.
You're right.
That's right.
but the horror scenes are awesome. The novel tells a great story, so I definitely recommend seeking out the novel as well. Read the book or watch the movie, or watch the movie and read the book. Either way, you will enjoy this movie much more if you check out the novel for this film. The book just explains so much more, and it's a decent sci-fi horror read. Later dudes.